got for 4th level?
Do, do, do. Only one of them requires a material component.
Gotcha.
Let's see here. So yeah, we need a constructed chest made from rare materials worth at least 5,000 gold pieces.
I got this.
And a tiny replica made from the same materials worth 50 gold pieces.
So that's 50 from the platinum pieces.
Yep.
So that will equal 67.
Just take a hammer and just hammer gold pieces onto it. Made from the same materials and worth the amount specified.
47. Got it. So yeah.
So she kind of has a little vault of her own.
Just only the size of a chest.
Yeah. 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. No, not terrible.
Solid chest size though.
You guys made the Arcane Emporium in Farador fucking rich. That's for sure.
Yeah, they got to pay for the repairs for.
Ain't no mental.
No.
We tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, Fade, do you want to know how nerdy I am about this game?
How bad? Okay.
I wrote down my wedding vows, bro.
Yeah.
That's how nerdy I am about this one.
It's adorable. Well, last we left off, we shopped, and that's about it. So that's a wrap. We're in Farador, bitches.
We can't over.
We gotta shop more, right?
Wait, I haven't critiqued the map completely.
Critiquing the map? Oh, I got this.
Where's that lawnmower guy?
That's what I was looking for. There is a person. I'll circle it. Here, I see. Lawnmower guy gone.
Lawnmower guy's dead.
There was a person
Damn.
on this map. I was right, this.
Yep, just one.
It's like looking for Waldo.
Well, no, because he meant they came up in conversation while I was looking at another map.
Here, I'll color match that background and airbrush out that person for you real quick.
Hell yeah, bro.
Whoops.
All right.
That's
All right. I gotta get into character. My wife. I got this.
Well, it is evening still. So for about a couple hours now, you've noticed that Mr. Spider is missing.
But Spider's missing.
Everybody seen the little man with the spider? Yeah, seemed to have gone missing. No, we're probably leaving tomorrow, so best that we find them today.
Who saw him last?
Where did we see him last, Dungeon Master?
Either parading around town while you guys were selling a metric fuck ton of shit, or at the inn, perhaps.
We should probably go to the inn. Ask around.
Is that any?
Yeah, let's go to the inn.
Go to the inn.
Okay.
And I push the doors open in dramatic fashion.
All right.
Hello? Look around. Do I see him anywhere?
Make a perception check. Roll to
boy.
perceive.
I'm good at these.
Yeah.
And by good, I mean I have a 1.
Better than a none. 3.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, he's over there in the corner. With his back to you.
Well, there he
Everyone
is.
forgot to do something.
No.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Alright.
Also, I like that roll.
I walk over to the first perceived spider.
Alright.
Hello, my friend.
It turns towards you, mouth full of pears. It's not him. Huh?
Does he look like he's struggling?
A little bit.
He said pears plural. He's got pears.
Yes.
I just
God
put
damn.
my hand
About
under
4
his
of 'em.
chin and the top
Oh.
hand, my top hand on top of his head, and I gently like work his head up and down to help him chew.
He's nodding. Yes.
Sorry,
Oh,
friend, you look like you're joking, so I'm helping you survive.
thank you. Who are you?
I'm sorry, I was looking for my buddy Spider. You look like him from the back profile.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, not
Apologies. Enjoy your pears.
weird name.
Sleight
Spider.
of hand one of the pears away.
Okay. Roll a slight handshake. Yeah, he definitely doesn't see that.
Drink. Start eating one as I walk away.
All right.
Is this the man from the math question?
I saved his life, but at least he can do it. Give me a pear. I walk over to the party.
Can I make a investigation to figure out what he said?
Sure. Yeah, he said.
I don't see him anywhere.
No, I don't think I see him either. Sorry, dog's running.
Are you really looking, or are you just saying that?
Looking.
You don't see him anywhere.
Well, there's only one thing we can do. We can either cry, or we can do the smart thing and ask my wife.
It's about 9 p.m. I would say.
Honey,
Okay. Yes.
do you have a sending spell?
Yes.
Mind sending Spider just to make sure he's okay and not dying somewhere in an alley.
Sure. Hey, are you dying in an alley somewhere? You hear in your head, Spider?
Oh, no, not dying.
He says no.
He didn't bother to say where he was.
No, but I also didn't ask.
Oh.
Well, if he's willing to
That
respond, he
should've
must be
been-
okay, no?
He said he's fine. Well,
I would assume.
he coughed a little bit.
I'm sure it's nothing, right?
Hopefully not.
I mean, I can locate him.
Let's do that.
He said he's fine. There's no need. He's probably safe.
Oh, okay. She shrugs.
If he was in trouble, he probably would have said that he was.
Unless he was being watched, but
Or unless he couldn't. Because there was someone in the room with him.
it's what.
She, like, chuckles.
There's a mystery for Brandon. You tell me you're the type of boy who doesn't like mysteries?
Oh, I do like mysteries.
Well, come on, my dear friend Watson. That was from a book I read.
That's interesting book, sounds like.
Yes.
So you want me to do it?
Yes.
Is Watson the main character?
No. The main character is a man by the name of Shirley.
Oh, surely.
Well,
Shirley Hutt.
I have good news and I have bad news.
What's the good news?
What's the bad news?
Good news is, it didn't work. Bad news is, it didn't work.
So there is no good news.
Well, I just wanted to frame it in a better light, I guess. Either he's out of range, or... Yeah, that's about it. All I can think of.
Oh, we can wander around, no?
Yeah, for an hour I can do
How
it.
big's this town?
Not 1,000 feet.
Ah, so he's outside of town. Yeah, I think he got
Well-
on that ship.
It's close to 1,000, but...
I'm saying she does like a little jog outside, runs back. Nope, nowhere.
He should just scale.
She'll jog around.
Nothing.
Oh, ruined the airbrushing there, buddy.
Nope, nothing.
Yep. We are in couple. Well, as long as he says he's okay, I guess then we can.
Yeah.
Go on.
Do you want me to ask him if he's coming back?
We should probably do that. Also,
Okay.
where he is.
Hey, where are you? Also, are you coming back? And if so, when?
Listen. Is that going back to me?
Yeah, that was going to you.
So, where am I? Is that what they asked?
Where are you? Are you coming back? If so, when?
I'm still in town. I should be back probably before Vesemir comes back.
Okay. He says he'll be back before Vesemir gets back, probably. But that he's still in town.
Anywhere in town that you know is lined with lead?
No. Possibly, but that I know of, no.
There's also the caveat that you can't locate the creature if you're running water at least 10 feet wide.
Is he under the river?
Maybe.
There's a sewer system that runs largely down here.
Are you looking around for one? Like manholes and whatnot?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Make,
Yeah,
an,
let's look.
make an investigation check.
I'll assist you, whoever's doing it, or I could do it.
Investigation?
Yeah,
Possibly be better than me at that.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I'll take some time. Well, is it night? So.
Yeah, what time?
It's about 10 p.m.
Oh, okay. Should that be made with a disadvantage or something? So I'm looking around.
If you got dark vision, which I believe you do with your goggles, then you're fine.
Yeah, but it's not like out to that far though. It'd take a lot of. Well, I mean, I guess 60 feet.
60 feet
Yeah, all right.
decent.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just thinking like canvassing would take longer. But
Well,
yeah, 60 feet.
We're also in town, and I'm assuming it'd be lit up.
That's a good point too.
It's lit up decently. On this side of town, anyway. Once you cross the bridge over here, it's pretty dark over there.
The wrong side of the tracks.
You do see these little entrances here aren't entrances to buildings. Those are entrances into like tunnels and whatnot.
Over here, these.
Yeah, there's various of these little entrances along the walls there.
And they look like they lead to sewery type places.
They look like they delve deeper down, yeah. At a glance.
I'll gather the lads. whoever's all here.
Okay. And these are pretty wide entrances. You could fit like a wagon through if you wanted to.
Have a wagon? Where's the nearest wagon?
Why?
He said we could fit one through.
Look, just because we could doesn't mean we should.
We could need it.
Could also jump off a bridge.
We have bags of holding, kid.
Yeah, but there's something about taking a wagon underground that's appealing.
How so?
Would be satisfying to.
It's satisfying. Is it? Dungeon Master, is it like just big enough or it would just fit in there? Like,
Yes.
yeah. So I'll
You're gonna have to Austin Powers it on the way out, though.
yeah. Even better. So it's like fitting something into the slot that it was made for. It's just wide enough.
Just grab your face.
So you want to pull the
Squeeze it.
wagon?
I squeeze your cheeks a little bit. You need to really get laid, my friend.
Laid where?
One sec, guys. Are you in the sewers, Spider? I really don't want to ruin my dress.
I don't think you can consider this more of a graveyard underground.
She relays.
Catacombs.
Underground graveyard. Wow.
You know what that means. I look out to the ocean. Zombies.
Where are you looking at?
Off into the ocean.
There's zombies there? I'll pull my sword out.
Possibly.
Draw my bow.
Where?
I don't know for sure. That's just a feeling I get.
Do I see them? I see them in the
Should we?
You don't see any zombies.
Damn.
Should we go after him? He said he'll be back.
He said he's fine.
Yeah, he said it's fine.
Eh. Probably just doing weird, creepy shit.
Probably eating the souls of all the people that died under the catacombs.
Yep.
And then the more important question might be: should we leave him alone doing that?
It's his funeral if he fucks around and finds out, I guess.
Well, can the dead be asked for consent? For the
Well-
soul suck.
They're not a creature anymore, so they are incapable of giving or revoking. So
Leroy, where is that in the spectrum of consent?
I don't know. Do you ask consent for the ground to walk upon?
Damn, that's a good
I
point.
suppose not.
Look at you, just trudging your dirty boots all over this perfectly good ground.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
let's put it this way: if it's beneath us, you probably already walked over it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ground.
Give it a little pat.
Yeah, I'll brush away the dirt.
Alright.
To think that not a single one
Brush
of
away
you
the
besides
dirt
me and
from
my
the
wife have
dirt.
been asking for
Yeah.
consent to
Yeah.
walk upon the ground.
When you're sitting here on the docks long enough, you see people coming from the tunnels, like, rather frequently.
Are they bringing wagons out?
No.
So there are wagons in there that they haven't brought out. That's what I understand.
No.
Good
If you
conclusion
think
to
about
make.
it, if you were to take a wagon in, you'd be blocking the path for everyone trying to get out.
They could Austin Powers it out.
Hell yeah.
I don't know who
you
this
try and
Austin
see how
Powers
that
is, but he sounds like a sexy man.
He's canon now.
Like a sexy beast.
Spyro's just running around, jogging.
You okay, Spyro?
I'm just trying to get some energy out.
Man, you must be really bored. Do not worry, we are about to head into a desert. A land filled with sand,
I'd rather return to the north.
Well, you're one of us now.
I'm aware.
We're like brothers, only closer.
That's how she says.
I'd prefer it to be cold.
I prefer to be the pitcher, but you know, if you're not gonna fuck it, I will.
You guys are drawing a lot of eyes down here. I mean,
What do the people look like that are looking at us?
there's a bunch. Well, there is a bunch of drow just sitting here. They are actually in kind of like tents, makeshift tents and encampments that are set up, probably because they don't have anywhere else to put them.
This is shanty?
But there's a bunch
Shantytown?
of people coming from the tunnels left and right, just kind of wondering why you're all just standing around. Just giving you weird
I'll
looks.
go-
Ask one of them what's down in the tunnels.
Half-elven man stops. That's the Undersworn.
Undersworn? What's in the Undersworn?
The rest of the city.
There's a whole portion of the city that's beneath the city?
Yes.
I see.
They make little like houses engraved into the stone with the tunnels they carved.
I see. Thank you, good sir.
You see, you're walking on someone's roof. Anyways, well, seeing as we are heading up for tomorrow, I want to get a good rest. Shall we go back to the inn?
Well, I suppose so, since he says he's okay.
Very well.
Well,
You know, the way, my friends, adventure will await to us once we get to our great land of Jacans.
alright.
You will see. Armenia is a beautiful land.
So, is anybody else doing anything
Uh,
tonight?
Yeah, I want to go to the other tavern, the one with the traps.
Okay, go there. Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
So, you walk in. At the bar, this time you see a silver dragonborn.
Yeah, I can't do this. I'm not going. I can't do it.
Did you walk in though?
No.
We
Uh-oh,
did-
what happened to my icon? I can't figure out what's going on. Oh, there it is.
I keep fucking with you.
No, I can't.
Okay, you didn't enter the door. Okay, you're safe. You're safe. Whew, close one.
I did want the traps, though.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, if nobody is doing anything, is anybody staying up to wait up for Spider or just going to bed?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, he said he's alright, so.
Okay.
I'll go to bed for the time I need to, and then I'll keep watch instead of just chilling about.
Okay. So, about 4 a.m., you do notice him return.
4 a.m.? Jeez.
And he
No,
looks like dog shit. Like, he looks beat to hell.
yeah, I'll go right up to him. Spider, what happened to you?
Oh, you know, just a little. I kind of had a nice sleep in the coffin, and I had a purple shoulder and stuff.
Oh, you did what?
Turns out coffins are hard to open.
Why were you in one?
I mean, when you pass out, you never know where you're gonna wake.
We talked to you not a couple hours ago, and you were fine.
Well, I went to a bar, and then I went back to the manor, and I guess I must have been lightheaded or something because he walked up to me and I passed out.
Walked up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to him, and I guess he probably thought I was gonna fall or something. I don't know.
Who was he? You had someone with you?
Yeah. I was talking to our the Lord here.
He.
The Everard. I was talking to Everard, and he must have caught me or something. And maybe I walked out, or all I remember is I woke up in a coffin. It's comfortable.
He tried to kill you?
No. I didn't see him anywhere. So I must have walked to a coffin on my own. Something.
Were you buried?
No. It was above her.
But you were in a coffin.
Yeah, I woke up in a coffin. I mean, I am paw. It's not unnatural to wake up in a coffin.
Yes, it is.
Well, Spider doesn't need to breathe.
I actually know that. I don't think I do.
Pretty sure it's been said.
Does it? Okay. No. Oh, no, I do know one, man. Regardless, most people don't have themselves. Was the coffin open, or were you sealed inside?
I have no clue. It was really heavy to open up. I tried, and then out of nowhere, I guess I got a surge of strength in me, and I was able to knock that lid across the whole room.
Roll a deception
Where
check.
was this coffin?
Yeah, no. I was like, I'm gonna insight this because I don't think you can do that. Oh,
No, that's
yeah,
Dang.
you're definitely gonna be. Yeah, no, I.
Looks
no,
like he's telling the truth.
I-
Your first instinct is to believe him, but he seems so sure of himself on this one.
Oh yeah.
As you're talking to him, though, you do see beneath his clothes on his shoulder is black. Like necrotic black. Like rotting flesh.
Oh.
Just on his shoulder. His right shoulder.
What did you say happened to your shoulder again? You said purple? It's no longer purple.
Oh, well, who's keeping track of the color?
Your shoulder is black.
It feels great. I don't know.
I don't know if it hurts when I do that or not.
You poke it?
Yeah.
It stings pretty
I
bad.
regret that.
Not enough to cause damage or anything, but it stings noticeably.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Flinch from it.
Oh yeah, you would recoil.
Oh.
With like I'm gonna have like a really painful smile on my face with like a little tear coming out of my eye saying, see, it feels good.
Do you truly not remember what happened to you? Because it seemed like you were in quite the amount of trouble.
Well, you see, there's a lot of stuff in this place that is good for tourism. But deep, dank, dark areas is more of my kind of tourism.
Inside check this.
Alright.
There's a point of which trusting can only go so
Jacob, you could either make a.
Nope,
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
You don't have to roll shit. Whatever you said, I just believe you.
He seems like he's selling the truth on that one.
Yeah. Fuck, my insight's bad. Are you able to heal yourself from your wound?
Oh, I'm pretty sure, but nothing in night's rest probably couldn't help.
Very well, you should get some rest. It is quite early.
Before that, time to walk around the town just for a little bit. Maybe go to another another bar.
You
I don't know.
probably rest. It is the day we are leaving.
Oh, I will rest. Do not worry.
Are you certain?
I mean, I don't want to be cranky.
Very well. I will not push any farther with it.
Alright.
However, I will follow him if he leaves not to rest.
Alrighty. What are you doing, Spider?
I'm gonna head up to my room real fast,
Alright.
and I'm going to sit on the bed, maybe let's see. I'll take one potion of healing
Okay.
just for a little bit. Maybe that might make him a little happier while I sit down.
Alright.
I would not have followed you into your room.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't think he was coming into your room either.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear.
Oh man.
And then before I leave, kind of gonna get a little light on my feet.
Alright.
And I'm gonna try making my way downtown.
Okay. Where are you standing,
Walking
Fade?
fast.
Me?
Yep.
Where we were in just an inn, right?
Yep. Pretty large inn. There's
I
three
should probably
three
be
different
standing
staircases to the upstairs.
I'd be standing outside, just wandering around a little bit.
There is 4 entrances as well. So which one would you be closest to? There's one on this side, one back here, one right here, and then one at the front on this side.
Is there like a full alleyway back here?
There is.
I'd probably be around this area.
Okay.
Just kind of walking around. I'd probably stick along the wall
Alright.
and not stray too far.
Make a perception check.
Sure thing. Fucking no rolls tonight.
You don't see him.
Yeah.
All right, where are you heading, Spider?
Church.
Spider's rolling like a god today. Holy shit!
It does shit.
I gotta go to church. Take me to church.
All right.
I worship the dog.
You walk into the Divine Cardinal.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna look for that red.
This late at night, you don't see anyone around.
No. Not even Oh, I guess it's just if it is.
Like, there are plenty of rooms you can go to. There's an entire upper floor, with like rafters and everything. There are no less than 8 chambers on your left and right sides. And then there is a more private worship area with a shrine to Melora in the back right.
Well, I don't see nobody whenever, like, around the area. Like, no,
No, but it is like 4:30 a.m.
Well,
You can assume everybody's either in their chambers sleeping or you know.
I wonder if it's impolite to start knocking on some people's doors.
Up to you.
Well, I've never been known for my manners,
Alright.
so I'm gonna look for little chamber areas.
Okay. Just going to the closest one.
Yes.
Alright. So you knock.
Yeah, I'll knock.
About 5 to 10 seconds later, you hear a little bit of rustling beyond the wooden door, and an old half-orc opens it in his red, kind of similar to the red robes that he works in, but more of a nightgown version. Opens it. One eye open. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Pontifex Maloa. Do you know which room he happens to be staying in?
Well, he don't stay here. He's not an acolyte.
Ah,
He lives outside of
Well-
town.
you know what time he happens to get in by?
Usually bright and early, around 7 or 8.
All right. Another question.
Yeah.
Are you good at seals?
Seals?
Yes, like
The animal?
like setting, like magic inscriptions, sealing away entities.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Ah,
Well, I know that it's possible, but how to do it, I don't know.
do you think, by chance, that if you were explained the way how to do it, that you could?
He scratches his head a little bit. I suppose so.
Because
Though I'm not sure. Still pretty new. I'm only an acolyte.
well, maybe if you do accomplish this, this could be a big thing that could probably lead you up to a higher than an acolyte.
Okay.
But I have been told that there's a lot of danger in this.
There's a what?
A lot of danger with doing this because, well, you see, back then there was a really powerful entity and almost destroyed this whole town. Well, turns out that person is not dead, and there's only one way that we could do it. We have to redo the seals.
If what you're saying is true, you need to talk to the Pontifex, not me.
Well, then
That's way above anything I can do.
I will wait. I will wait for Pontifex. I will just sit down in the corridor and just wait for him. He might. He should.
Alright.
I'll let you go back.
He just closes the door and like locks it profusely.
I'll go sit in on a little the chair, the benches or whatever he's got.
Row of pews or something. Okay.
Kind of relax. Maybe take a little nod.
Alright. So, everybody else gets their long rest. And it is a new morning. If you're taking a short rest, you can go ahead and do a short rest there, Spider.
Yeah, take short rest.
But as the rest of you wake and reconvene down in the inn, once again, Spider is missing.
Now this is just becoming a habit.
Holy crap. That's freaking good.
Anybody know where he went?
Unfortunately, not at the back. At least as far as I'm aware.
Well,
He
leaving today,
returned.
are we not?
He returned early in the morning, and then snuck out again.
Well, we're supposed to be leaving today, aren't we not?
We were.
As you say
That
that,
was indeed our plan.
Vesemir and Fry walk in the door.
Hello.
What coincidental timing.
How's it going?
How's your trip to Leandro?
Good. Wasteful. In my opinion.
Fair enough, but you know, he wouldn't stop crying until we got his luck updated.
I resent that. Fry says.
And for some reason, I don't care about your opinion right now.
Fair enough.
Ah. Anyway, so it seems that all we're waiting for is Mr. Spider, and then we can get going.
Alright. Well, where is he?
That is a great question. He apparently walked out, and I don't know
Does
where he
yet
is.
to return.
Sindra just takes a long sigh.
No, before. Look over at Altor. Did he tell you where he went?
Nope.
Did you not ask?
He went to his room. Last I saw him.
Oh, then he must be in his room. Walk upstairs.
Alright.
Hello? Knock.
You knock for a little while, wait, and nothing comes to answer.
I try to open the door.
It opens.
Right there? I'm coming in because I'm worried about your safety.
Take a few minutes to look around, and he is not there.
Is this stuff here?
I assume you took your stuff with your Spider?
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
his,
I didn't.
oh, all of his stuff's gone.
I checked that already. Or maybe I have the wrong room.
No, that's the room he definitely walked in. At least I would assume so.
So why were you awake?
I'm an elf.
That's no excuse.
I'm always up at set time.
So if we ever get ambushed in the middle of the darkness, I'm going to blame you because you should have been watching.
I'm not always on watch, so I don't keep a watchful eye.
So you're asleep.
Not asleep, but not actively attentive.
You are a walking contradiction, my friend.
Yes.
Anyways, walk down the stairs. He does not appear to be in his room, and he does not have his stuff. In the room.
Syndra sighs again.
Wait. There must be something I can do. I'll take out a
Should
piece of
cast
chocolate.
setting.
Damn it.
Where'd you get off to this time? I think we're ready to go.
I was just about to get an important task done. Man wasn't there.
Cinder relays. And it's exactly that moment when your quarry enters. Spider.
If
Pontifex
so
Maloa.
she probably could hear whenever I see him, like, "Oh, Pontifex Maloa."
Alright. She relays. He was screaming for a Pontifex.
Who the hell is Pontifex?
I don't know.
History check?
Make a religion check. Pontifex is a religious title.
And why were you looking for a Pontifex?
I wasn't. Spider
No,
was.
I mean, yes, I thought he walked in.
No, that was through sending.
Oh, I could have sworn the Dungeon Master said he walked through the door.
No.
For Spider.
For Spider, the Pontifex walked in.
Oh, okay, now I understand.
Does anyone happen to know where a Pontifex would normally be?
If he's a religious figure, he's probably at the church.
Then you should probably hit that.
Yes, let's go bother him. We'll be back, Vazimir. We need to go pick up our spider.
Alright.
I'll start marching towards the church.
Alright.
While they're marching towards the church, I'll be explaining to Pontifex about the body, how I found it, and that we may need him to redo the stake that is in.
And is the Lord aware of this? Is about when you guys would march in? As you see, a serene-looking man in white robe. Long flowing white hair, though he looks pretty young. Elven ears, but he also has white wings sprouting from his back.
There you go. Does it echo in here?
Oh, quite a bit, yeah.
As I'm about to talk, I stop because of my echo. Speak a little more quieter. There you are.
Good evening.
Sorry, where's companions? We're about to leave.
Got you. Well, this is rather important. Is the Lord aware of this, Spider?
Maybe? I mean, I did not see him anywhere by.
Then I must go to him. He starts marching out.
Heck, we gotta follow this guy, because he is the key.
What?
What? What's happening?
I gotta chase after him so he don't get out of my vision.
Okay, Spider starts running after him as Milo is marching.
I grab him as
Out
I
of
run
here.
by.
We have to walk and talk.
Look, calm down. One, we're not allowed into the nobleman's home.
I've been in there.
Two, what the hell are you doing?
We are getting me stronger. That's all I could say.
Your pursuing strength how?
I look at the location he's in. I look at him, look at the location he's in. You trying to find religion?
You best be right with your Jesus, boy.
All I know is I talked to a professor, and he has said this can make me stronger. I could be a real vampire,
Why would you want that,
so I could be stronger for you guys.
my friend? Do you see what's outside right now?
Yeah.
It's called the sun.
Well, this professor has said that the vampire I will become will not be affected by the sunlight.
Greetings,
I
sport.
believe. I look around.
There he is.
Coming out of his pocket as a voice.
The hell?
What was that?
I reach
This is the
into his pocket.
professor.
You have a processor in
Right.
your pocket.
Small, lightly blue, almost cloudy orb you pull out.
What the hell?
What the hell? It says. You act like you ain't never seen a... Well, I don't really know what I am, to be honest.
I shake it.
Ah! Hey, that gives me a headache. Don't do that.
I have learned.
I have also not seen you, so my reaction is thus founded.
So, do you just listen to little things that are in your pocket?
I'm a professor, sir.
I don't see any degrees.
Well,
Touché, sir.
I can show you one, but... You know, it's kind of probably deteriorated into nothingness by now. It has been about 43,000 years.
Why
Where
are
did he
you
get you?
trusting this ancient?
Where did he get me? Oh, I was with Tavia, the winged tiefling.
I just turn my head towards him. You took this from the dead body?
Well, no, I was in the treasure pile, but... She was my previous owner.
Treasure pile.
Carrier. Owner's a
What
little...
treasure pile?
You all took the loot from that team of adventurers. After conversing with Bale.
Ah, I see. Thought he grabbed you from the body. That would have been a no-no.
Well, I didn't want to be left there in the cold.
Honey, can you hold this for a moment?
Sure. She grabs it.
I grab a spider and pull him to the side, away from the floating talking thing.
And it's weird. When you get about 10 feet away from it, you can't hear it anymore.
Spider,
Yes.
take it from me, as a man who once went through the exact same thing you did. It isn't worth it.
I'm telling you. This man said that it'll accomplish my dream of being famous. It's my whole reason of living.
It's not worth it. My friend, talking to strange things that I found on the ground that promised me power
Hey,
is how I got in this mess.
he is very knowledgeable. He knows a lot about first.
So was my friend. I'm letting you know, as a friend, it is not worth it. However, I cannot in good conscience tell you not to follow your heart. Just know, be careful what you wish for.
Will do. I will try to be careful throughout this little mission. I'm right. It shouldn't take very long. It shouldn't set us off scale.
So what does this conflict do? Do you have to eat a vampire or something?
Well, I have to get this vampire basically saved. And then I should be rewarded a prize. I mean, I've been told I get a prize, and you know,
Did he specify what the prize is gonna be?
basically, I was told whatever I want.
That is not an answer. That is dangerous.
I trust this person. I hope.
No, you see right there, that's called doubt.
They wouldn't have anything to gain from stomping on a bug.
Maybe
Like-
resurrecting his former master? Bringing an unspeakable horror back into the world?
I mean, it could.
Just so you're aware, she ain't my master.
I was told
I
that
just gave him the info when he asked. Wasn't none of this my idea.
They stepped out of earshot of the order.
Syndra has now walked over.
Oh, okay. That would be different.
Get anything meaningful?
Huh?
Did you get anything meaningful, or
Who, me?
I would have assumed you spoke to it.
Spoke to what?
The little thing in your hand.
Oh, you're asking Syndra.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept telling me to come over here, so I finally listened. Just annoying.
That sounds like desperation.
Look, I told him what would happen if he did release her. I didn't tell him that I wanted him to, though it would be kind of interesting to see.
it'd be. I would get.
Be a historical moment in history.
Yeah.
The making of.
Look, Spider, you know there are two kinds of fame, right?
Nope.
You do not?
I have not heard two kinds of fame.
There is famous, and there's infamous.
Oh.
Do you want to be famous or do you want to be infamous?
I mean,
Do you understand the difference between both?
I know the similarities of both. Famous.
That is not answering the question. Hello.
Hello.
No, I said hello to Spyro as she walked by.
Oh.
Do you want to be famous or do you want to be infamous?
Probably. I would like fame. That's all. That is one really nice.
Releasing a terrible person into the world that would bring you infamy.
But
Are you
One
talking about me?
No, I'm talking about the thing that you want him to release.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm just corporeal. I don't have a body.
I'm sure.
In case you couldn't tell. Professor Soravax, by the way. Orbitus Wardens.
I heard of half of that. Look, Spider. You want to be infamous?
I will see. What I want to see is where this this pans out, and depending on things, because I have been told that around now there's many more powerful people that can stop whatever may happen. One of them probably living here in the mansion because he's done it. Well, his descendants have done it.
Uh-huh.
So nothing terrible might happen.
If I told you a way to
Welcome
become
back.
very famous, would you let this go?
Huh?
If I told you a way to get remembered, would you let this go?
Well, I would like to be remembered and strong in a way.
You want to be remembered for being strong.
Well, I want to be strong as well, so I can protect my legacy.
You want to be remembered? You want a legacy?
And I would kind of like to become a whole breed instead of a half breed.
Why
So,
not?
you know, right now, dreams only get you so far. But if I become full, I may be able to harvest animals and get the same benefit instead of just dreams.
I am Will, the Hydra Slayer.
Hello, Will. So this is more about fame and infamy. You want someone from your kind to recognize you and make you feel special.
I would not really them recognize me, but it is a quick way of becoming whole.
But
'Cause, I mean,
you are
how much-
whole.
How much vampires do we really know?
Also, it's probably a quick way to an early grave.
No, there's no.
Vampires, am I aware of?
There are a lot in history.
Yeah. I'm
There
gonna
are
start listing.
specifically 6 ancient vampires that you know of, including Corinthia. The ancient vampire of the blood.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna be listing them in the background. Since he asked.
Their names aren't known, but their titles are. The only name of one you would know is Corinthia and Ishtar Morvud.
Corinthia, like that river.
Well, I'm trying to talk you out of it, but you seem gung-ho about it.
If I do ever, if I do perish from this, I will.
No one's
I
going
will.
to remember you.
I will take it to my grave as man. I really should have ignored this, but I can't. Well, while it's right in front of my face.
My friend, it is little comfort knowing that you felt bad for releasing a vampire that might destroy the world.
A man in black and red robe approaches you. Long black beard, pretty pale skin.
So as I was saying, do not graffiti this temple. It is a bad idea.
Very bad indeed. Are you all having some sort of social meeting?
Apologies. We are in your church, are we not?
Yeah.
Ugh.
If it's not too important, or, none of our business, might you kindly take it outside?
How much money would it take for you to ignore us?
His head goes sideways. Looks like he's heard that a million times. More than you can afford.
But is it more than he can afford?
It's more than anybody could afford. Now, I suggest you really get out.
Alright.
Before I have you arrested for bribery. Shakes his head.
Bribery is not a crime.
Yes it is.
I am paying for a service.
Last chance.
Fine then. Looks like that we got to get going. As I start walking out, I start going.
As you turn, he appears in front of you.
Eh?
You want to try that one again?
Sorry, the acoustics are very good in this place.
I don't think he's someone that looks good to mess with.
He relaxes.
Yep. You're kind of blocking my path out.
You can go around.
But I'm worried that you're just going to appear in front of me again.
Now why would I do that?
Because you are a mysterious person that apparently just hangs out at this church.
I am the Pontifex Maximus.
Gesundheit.
Against your Coquin.
Well, good to meet you. Have a wonderful day. I go around.
Learn some manners. I'd highly suggest it.
Give him a look like I was being polite.
He lets you pass.
I see, Spider. You got us in trouble. You'll forever be remembered in that guy's head.
That's good. At least he'll remember me.
But it'll
Goodbye.
be overshadowed by the fact that I'm sticking more in his head.
Ugh.
How does it feel to be the second fiddle?
I don't know. I guess kind of good, kind of bad.
Well, I'm not going to stop you, but we are leaving right now. Are you sure you want to go down this path?
It won't be a burden. So I do need to get this over with.
So you're willing to die for this?
I don't think. I trust in my tiny bit of strength I have.
Yes, and yet you're begging from a creature that has more strength.
That creature get me where I would like to be.
can't stop him. Here you go. Seems that he's a little friend.
She hands him back over. Well, thank you.
You're a bad influence.
He asked and I answered. He used his own influence.
You know.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Just because you could doesn't mean you should.
Do you always speak before, knowing the full context?
Yes,
It makes sense.
I am a very honest person. Would I like to know the context?
It remains silent.
I think your thing broke.
No. I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see. He's choosing to ignore me.
Yeah.
Can you do anything bad to me in
No.
that form?
No. I'm actually quite defenseless.
That makes me feel better.
I'm a good
That
guy.
the fact that I know I can shake you and there's no repercussions. it
Can I
makes me feel
insight
a lot
check
better.
him saying that?
Sure.
Worth a shot. Nope, I can't roll shit. Wow, that is
4.
why I said anything.
Hard to read a discorporeal voice. Just,
It's an orb.
yeah.
Oh,
Does
give,
orb things.
give the order spider, pat him on the back.
Here you
I'll
go.
miss you.
Ooh, that is a nice guy.
Look at this vampire-looking mother effer. Have good luck, Spider.
Alright. So, where are we headed?
That is the question. The rest of you. You're gonna go with him, or you're gonna go with me?
Don't all answer at once.
Yes, the question is, are we leaving now? Leaving him here.
I would love to leave right now.
But he makes some good points.
What good points?
All of them.
That's not naming them.
Well, there was a lot to name. I mean,
Name one.
well, leaving an interesting legacy.
No, that's not leaving an interesting legacy. That's leaving a terrible legacy.
But interesting.
No.
I put a bounty on your head. You are known for the bounty and not much else.
Vesemir is walking to you rather briskly along with Fry.
Hello.
Hey, not to alarm you. Heard some whispers. Something's about to go down.
I look up.
Do we want to leave before, or see what's going on?
I
Like,
better get you.
What did you hear about the whispers?
Well,
Whispers as
my deity, Gatanatho, as you know, kinda said that there's about to be a lot of deaths. She
Fucking
said
try
the she said the whispers are overpowering.
Oh, Spider, do you want to hang out and possibly die, or do you want to go with us?
Well, I have to prevent as much death as I can.
Oh, that's bullshit. You know it.
I can get her to hopefully not kill this
You
whole
will
time.
die trying.
What is stopping her from just killing you?
She has all the right.
Who are you talking about?
The ancient vampire.
Corinthia?
Yes.
She will kill you. It's not a matter of if. It is will. It's kind
I
of
think-
her thing.
I think she will see a kind soul.
Well, I don't want
I
to fuck
was
with
gonna
that.
ask, what was Corinthia's title again?
Ancient vampire of blood.
Sounds like she intends to cover the streets and such.
Personally,
Well,
I'd rather leave.
If you have a title, you must have earned it.
That sounds like the title a good person would get, would it not?
Like a doctor.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Like someone who more likely beheads anyone they see.
I mean, that is a confirmed legend. An historical event.
Fantastic. Yes, I would like to leave.
Alright, those who leave, gather around Vesemir.
You coming or not, Spider?
I'll get it.
I'm pretty sure I need to see this through.
Your funeral, he does not skip a beat. And cast teleport. Alright, who would like to roll a D100 for me?
I got you.
36.
A good number.
Great number, yeah.
Very good year. It's also the amount of gifts Dudley got on his 11th birthday.
Oh, you're so lucky. 2 away.
How much? I was like, how much did we miss something by?
See, if I rolled, it would have been terrible.
Ooh, yeah. So.
Whoa.
Out of character. The moment he says it's like there's going to be a lot of death, I was looking towards the sky.
Nothing appeared in the sky yet.
Yeah, but
As
I remember
you-
what happened last time.
As you're vanishing. Alright, you'll arrive about there. So, the good thing is, you arrived on the road.
Hey!
Bad news is you're in a really fucking hot desert. There's a volcano to your far distant left and north. Big old mountain you can see from anywhere, so that's a good indication for you, Mr. Leroy. You're not far from home. Couple days. Or less.
Looking around.
Altor would
Looking
immediately
around,
start switching to his desert clothes. He was not.
I'm like, I'm home.
Yep. Sorry I didn't get us closer.
That's alright. Fine. Perfect. I mean, it's not like, oh, I kind of look at the mountain gauge. Just kind of like from the angle where we're at. Like, I think we're only a couple days away.
Alright. Well,
Alrighty, folks.
lead the
I'm
way.
going to miss Spider. He was a good man. Looking for a legacy. I will make sure that every story henceforth that involved him in this journey is stricken from the record. For being an idiot.
What if he comes back?
Then, props to him. I'm putting him in the book. You know, game recognized game. Hey, let's go.
Fair enough.
How you holding up there, Altor?
This weather is not kind to one such as I.
You'll get used to it.
Ah,
The good news is there's no sandstorm today.
That would have just pissed off Altor.
But as you're walking, there is no cover from the sun. It is just beating down upon you. That is the bad part. There's no hiding
So
from
I
it.
was switching to my desert clothes instantly.
I'm shedding a tear in my eye and it immediately evaporates. No place like home.
That's right.
Now, what's the temperature here?
If you had to guess, somewhere around 150.
Ah.
It is hot, boy.
Like, the soles of your shoes kind of burn through for those not wearing magical boots.
Oh, by the way, as we walk along the road, look to your left. You see those rolls of silver? As I point, I'm assuming. Well, what I'm explaining is that there should be ants that live in the desert that are silver in color that just like run around and try to get food.
Oh, how comforting.
Yes. don't want to fall into a pit of those. But they're little ants that look like silver pieces. Fools a lot of adventurers. They run thinking that they found treasure, and then they fall into the pit and get devoured.
A clear of silver lines. Understood.
Ooh, look, a scorpion.
I will draw my bow.
It's just a tiny one. Hello, little fella.
So, as you're marching,
Larger?
it's a pretty easy shot, and you know there's a hill in the distance, about 30 miles or so. You know once you get over that, you'll be able to descend into the valley that kind of is just a big, just hidden over a hill, essentially, and just goes straight down, and then it kind of levels and flattens out where Jawkins is. So it's kind of like a wavy part of the desert.
Gotcha.
And then as soon as you get over that hill, you'll be able to see the temple that is above Jawkins.
Don't worry. There should be a point where we climb a big hill, and then we should be able to see Jacan from where we are.
The Ashfield Harbinger mountain is pumping out a lot of ash and soot, like always.
Take a big whiff and cough a little.
Kind of like a perpetually active volcano that it hasn't erupted in probably about 15 years.
But it just leaks.
Yeah, it's just constantly.
Liquid hot magma. Also a great place.
Random question. Do I even know what a volcano is?
I mean, you were in one, so I would say so. The vault.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know what that was.
Gotcha. Well, I'd say you would know what it is, just
Okay.
like someone today knows what one is, even if we haven't seen one.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Common knowledge, yeah, I get you.
But
Okay.
with Spyro's enhanced traveling capabilities, you'll get there by the end of the day.
Mm.
That elk totem increasing the travel speed, but
As we crest that hill, I'm assuming like the sun's about to set.
you crest the hill about halfway, and then it's another 20 miles to the temple, but it's visible from that far.
Gotcha. Okay. Behold, the great temple of Jacans.
And it is a massive temple. It's like pearly white marble glaring in the sun. Almost hurts to look at.
Did
The
you
ancient
intend to make a
forebears-
beacon out of it?
Sorry?
Is it intended to act like a beacon?
Yes, of sorts. It is what we call a monolith. Temple. Big thing to, hey, gaze upon me and know that you are not worthy.
Is it the temple for anything specific?
My people. You do know it's named after me, right?
I was aware of that part.
You see, my friend, I grab him by the shoulder and bring him close. Everything that light touches is mine. Well, it's loaned to my family from the big king. As I point behind us towards the giant pyramid.
What about the shadows?
That's beyond our borders. No one goes there anymore.
Oh, I see.
Aramanian pyramid is invisible.
All right. Anyways, you can't see it because of the sun, but
In daylight, anyway.
yeah, you can't see it because of the sun, but there's something behind us.
I'm assuming it just looks like desert to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we
You do see a
that
river.
spire from here?
Yes, you can. You can't see the top of it because it pierces the clouds by a significant margin.
Yeah.
But almost like it's the point, as you look around, you can see, especially now that this is elevated, you can't see Sar Temple because of the Ashfield Harbinger. But you can see Gradeau's temple, you can see Jockin's temple, and you can see the Ivory Spire behind you. It's kind of ridiculous, the immensity of the structures.
You see, all built on the backs of the citizens.
You're goddamn right.
Difficult to get lost in this desert, is it not?
Oh, it's pretty easy actually. The only reason we know where we are is because we're on this big hill. But once the sandstorms hit,
Yes, let us find shelter before then.
no, we'll be fine. I salute the ivory spire.
All right.
Yeah, I'll start walking back towards Jackie's.
So, approaching sundown, you finally get to the base of the temple, and you see the fire sworn that are sworn to defend your home. The king's essentially Crown's Guard, like the guards every one of the towns has. They rise, and a formation goes out in typical phalanx that you're used to receive you.
Yes.
You can see the archers and the arrow slits above in the temple get ready, and
Oh, I wish I was riding on the horse. That or a camel. Oh, by the way, Altor. You might not like it when it gets dark. It gets extremely cold out here.
I might spend the night out here.
Your funeral.
How cold is cold to you?
If it's like regular deserts in real life, we're talking like sometimes negatives.
That's fine. That's comfortable.
It's not the cold I'm worried about, my friend.
Separate issue.
Not all those shifting sands are because of the wind.
Inside it is.
Alive! Wave to the guards. I'll remove my headdress and reveal my glorious face.
you see a few of them go relaxed, and then there's a couple that stay, kind of look a little more green.
The prodigal son has returned. You there, boy, point to the like a young-looking one.
Okay.
Let my father know that Leroy Bonaparte de Arcane has arrived.
Oh, oh, sorry, sir. And he puts his weapon down as well. And you see, coming from above you, the temple, flying down with these just red fiery wings, the Castellan of the Firesworn, Camus. Let's see here. He was recently appointed as the Castellan of the Firesworn here in Jawkins, shortly before you arrived. Or shortly before you set off on your journey.
Gotcha.
And his mother is actually one of the members of your father's adventuring party back in his day. Camus Sablin, and his mother would be Reyna Sablin.
Ooh. So he's near my age.
He is. He's like 24.
As he's flying down. I'm assuming he lands near me.
Yep, and then he gives a short bow.
Come as you know, and I'll get close to him, grab him by the face, and kiss his cheeks.
Must you do that?
Every time I see you, by God,
Well,
so long.
yes, it has. It's good to see you. And
It's great to see you.
your troop, I take it?
Yes. Well, first of all, let me introduce my wife. And I'll, bring Syndra along.
Alright. Hi. It is an honor. It is an honor to meet the wife of the young Bonaparte. Well, come, let me show you into the city.
Of course. All right, entourage, forward.
They all split up and, flank on the sides in a line.
Oh, I missed this.
Begin marching into the city. You get to the temple door, and it's just a long ramp going down at a steady pace. And then eventually you're consumed by a cave where there is torches. There is little outposts every 10 minutes or so. And then about 30 minutes later, you finally kind of crest into a wide open, glorious cavern. You see castle walls. You see a enormous mansion in the background. You see a full city here, underground, underneath this temple.
Behold, the city of Jackets. Gaze upon it and weep, and know that you are staring at greatness.
As you have arrived in the city. Well, I must return to the castle.
Not a problem. It is very good to see you. Thank you, my friend.
You as well. I'm sure Reyna would love to see you as well.
Oh, yes, of course. Tell your mother I say hello, and I shall do the proper introductions when I get the time.
He nods. Flies up and over the walls and begins heading to the Firesworn barracks.
Alrighty. Now I have to ask all of you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how impressed are you? Brendan, you go first.
I'm a solid 8.7, I think.
0.7?
Yes, 8.7.
Oh,
It's a solid number, I think.
why is it not 9?
Well, it's rather hot, so that it detracts quite a lot.
Now that you're underground, it has cooled significantly.
Oh, it's it's nice and cool. Oh shit.
It's only about
It's a little different.
70, 80 degrees.
give or take, depending on the day.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't met with refreshment.
Yet.
Oh, you want refreshments?
Yes.
I look over to one of the guards. I'm assuming he has a water skin.
Yeah.
You there, young man.
Hmm?
My companion requires sustenance and refreshment.
Oh, yes, sir. He bows and hands it over, almost knocking his helmet off.
Thank you, young boy.
Actually, this brings it up to a rather, I think, a 9.1.
I look at the young man. You are a good egg.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll make you proud, sir.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I look at Brandon. Is he drinking or is he just holding it?
I'm just holding it.
He's going to need that back, you know that, right?
No, it's yours. It's yours, master.
Well, thank you. Don't forget to requisition another water skin once you get back to the barracks.
Yes, sir.
And you there. I point to the one next to him.
Huh?
Be nice and share your water skin with him if he gets thirsty.
Of course.
Alright, keep walking forward. How about you there, Spyro?
Yeah.
How impressed are you?
I think a 10.
That you see, Brendan. You see, Spyro knows what's up. That's why I think she's the smartest of this group,
Hey.
under my wife.
Ah, yeah. See, there it is.
There it is.
I'm just a bit more discerning, I suppose.
Maybe we should have let your dad know that we were coming.
I thought we did.
Oh, right, we did. Did we say when? I don't think we said when.
I don't think we said when. I said soon.
Whoopsie.
Well, he loves surprises.
As you march underneath the arches, the town life starts taking you. There are many markets. You see people earnestly going about their trade and walking about in town. It's almost like it's a constant party. There are people hand in hand, like walking with each other, and kind of some of them are dancing even in various corners of the street. It is just bustling. You get to a fountain, which you know as kind of a local superstition, the bounty of Jawkins. A lot of people seem to think that if you toss some money into it, that it will not necessarily grant you your exact wish, but it kind of seems like there's some minor miracles that happen when people are plentiful with donations to it.
So, behold, the bounty of Jawkins. This fountain is said to hold mystical power. You see, if you have a goal in mind or a wish, the more generous you are with your donation to the fountain, the more likely that not your wish coming true, but possibly the means to acquire your wish will be provided. Go in and go over by the fountain, toss a platinum piece in.
Roll me a D100. Okay.
In my head, Cinder hears, I need all the help I can get.
Damn. That's brutal.
So yeah, it is a tradition. Hello. I wave to one of the people dancing by.
They kind of smile and like curtsy and continue kind of making their rounds.
What is today's date?
It is
The 14th of Ballrun?
the 3rd of Shothol.
Oh, third or so. Oh, there it is. Sorry. 13th of Ballrun's a different day. It's my anniversary.
It actually would be the next day,
14th.
the
What do
4th.
you mean 4th? Is the 4th of Shothal day of festival, or are we just hanging out?
Not that you're aware of. You don't think it's any different?
Okay, so everything looks the same to me. Everyone's just happy.
Yeah, this is a common occurrence.
Fair enough. There's no more unboxing.
Your father kind of prides himself on it being an endless party.
My man. By the way, if you ever feeling the want or need, this is one of the cities that never sleeps. You know, if you want to party all night, you're more than welcome to. If you want to pass out on the street, make sure you're over on the side of the road so you don't get run over by a camel.
As you make your way through, you begin hearing, once you get to about this square near the castle, it looks like they're preparing for an execution. Like, the full palisade and everything is coming out. The hanging rope and all that.
Held, friends. Someone committed a crime.
And there is a kind of a crier, town crier like person. Execution! Execution of Gemma Strain! Witch murderer!
Oh, that's bad.
You murdered witches?
Witch, comma, murderer.
They've been accused of being a witch and have probably been caught murdering someone.
But
That's not good.
repeats it and is kind of just making a hype about it.
Do we want to watch? I asked you. I mean, I'm always for it.
Well, how do they execute people here?
Well, this one looks like it's going to be a look at the height of the rope, the drop, and like, is it enough distance for him to snap their neck so it's quick and painless, or are we lengthening the rope so it's a shorter drop?
Looks like it's gonna be a shorter drop.
Ooh, we get to watch a dance.
And something that strikes you as weird, there is a barrel, and you can kind of see the reflective and almost Neapolitan-like sheen to it. Oil or gasoline-like
Yep.
substance.
This one's going to be interesting. They're getting more creative. I look, and then again, I kind of look at the company I keep. Look at Brandon. He'll be fine. Look at Spyro. He's been bathing in the blood of our enemies. Nah, she'll be fine. Look at Wheel.
He's not here.
We've lost him.
Sorry, didn't have enough for him.
That's okay. You left him in capable hands.
Or he wasn't willing, I think is actually more likely.
Ruh-roh. Altor. How about you,
Yes.
Altor? You willing to watch an execution?
I see no purpose in it, though.
You do
If-
not want to see justice being carried?
Let me finish my sentence. If it is for just cause, I see no reason for it not to take place. Making a spectacle of it is, in my eyes, pointless. We finish it and get it done.
No, there should be a spectacle. Do you want to know why?
Very well.
You show people the results and the punishment that comes from committing a crime. It is an incentive to not commit the crime, therefore not receiving the same punishment.
Yes.
Imagine, not only are you going to die, but you're going to be booed, jeered, and possibly suffer a little bit before you die.
That is not a very ideal outcome.
Exactly, which means less people commit crimes, therefore safer city.
See how wise that would happen. Yes.
Here, have some Kool-Aid.
What
Well-
on earth could that be?
Here's one I'm out of character. It's one I'm feeding you here. As you can tell,
Great.
I've drunken deep from this well of Kool-Aid.
Fantastic.
Oh, we got some time to kill. As I hear the town crier, watch him. Dungeon Master,
Yes.
do I have the authority to stave off an execution?
I would
Just
say
curious.
that you would know if it's from the Firesworn themselves. They are here to protect Jockin's and your family, but their loyalty is to the king. If it was something ordered by the
Yes.
king, no. If it was something ordered by your father, perhaps.
I can delay
Yes.
and basically possibly extend the hand of mercy if I can convince my father.
Correct.
But depends on.
But if it's from the king, then you wouldn't have any authority on it.
I walk over to the town crier. Excuse me. Hello.
Ah. Yep. Oh, Bells. You recognize him. Scanty Pete.
Petey.
What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't smelled you in forever.
Well, you're welcome. Just kidding.
Eh,
What's going on, man?
not much. Just got back home.
Welcome back. It's an interesting one today.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, this witch here that we're about to execute real nice and good like, she been burning people alive these last few weeks.
Oh, that's terrible.
Finally caught up to her.
Where was she burning them?
On their face. Where else?
She was branding them?
Burning them. Alive.
So just for no reason, just casting magic and burning their face.
Well, I don't know what magic people folk can do.
Not.
That make my brain hurt.
And you don't have that many brain cells to, suffer.
Probably right. That's on account of my heavy drinking when I was a kid.
How is your alcoholism?
I mean, I'm fine now, but liver's already smashed, It's kind of how it goes.
One day we'll find a cure. We'll fix your liver right back up so you can get back to drinking.
Drinking problem, I do it just fine.
That's right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
No, don't worry. Medicine is not my forte. However, so yes, should be an interesting one. I'm assuming the crime is gonna meet the punishment.
Yep, she's gonna be burned to death.
I was gonna look at the barrel.
The rope's just to hold her in place.
But this should be interesting. Let us watch.
Shortly after, not too long of a wait, you see Camus appear up on top of the castle walls of the Firesworn barracks and shouts down, "Greetings, my fellow citizens of Jarkins. Today we have a witch charged with burning no less than 6 individuals alive for the crime of murder and dark practice of magic used for murder and dark deeds. We execute Gemma Strain today."
Oh no, do I know that?
Make a history check.
Is she so far away?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Cool.
Guards, bring her out. And you see 12 individuals kind of in a circular formation with 2 in the center. It's hard to get a good look. Either this person is really short and you can't see them, or it's kind of hard to get an angle, but then you spot her. Kind of brownish short hair, kind of combed to one side. Appears to be wood elven. Looks like a 14-year-old girl. Someone in her early teens, at max. And she is crying profusely as they pull her, and she's fighting them every step of the way as they take her to the execution stand.
Look over at P for a second. Who decreed this?
Your father?
Nod. Look back. And I'm rolling an insight on this girl.
Okay. She is screaming, "No, please, mother, save me. Please, I didn't do this." She appears to be pretty genuine. Scared for her life.
But whether or not I believe whether she did this or not is...
Looks like she's telling the truth.
Honey.
Or she believes she is.
Look over at Sindra.
Yeah.
Do you have Zone of Truth?
No.
Probably is probably should research on.
But they drag her up. And someone from the crowd, dirty blonde, older wood elven woman, is trying to fight her way through. The Firesworn catch her pretty quickly and hold her back. But she's screaming, "No, not my baby, please. She did not do this." And she is trying, but to no avail, to get through. As they put her on, or the neck around her, rope around her neck, sorry.
Okay.
Camus is watching from above, scanning the crowd.
I slowly start making my way to the front of the crowd. Well, not slowly, but you know what I mean. I start kind of pushing my way past.
Okay. You're about to be stopped, but they hesitate once they recognize you. What do you do?
I'm assuming there's a space, I'm in the position where the guards are standing around to protect the crowd from getting closer.
Yeah.
I just turn around and look at my wife. What is her expression?
Kind of horrified looking. Not sure what to believe, and doesn't want to watch this, that's for sure.
Mhm. I'll scratch the back of my head and go, damn it, why do I have such a kind heart? I'll work my way past the guards and they're like, thank you, you're not in trouble. And I'll step into
They
the
all look up
opening.
to Camus, who, once you step into the opening, a few seconds later, notices and is flying down to meet you. Leroy?
Sorry to interrupt. But, how sure are you about this? I'm speaking very low tones and, like, whispering into his ear so no one sees, like, our conversation and no one can read my lips.
Positive, sir, I'm afraid. She was in the room with someone, and when we caught up to her, she lit him on fire right in front of us with just a gaze. Like, she met eye contact with him, and instantly he was alight. It happened in our viewing. We're certain.
Do we have our... I'm saying we have, like, our magical specialists. Or are we a location that doesn't have, like, that big dealing in magic?
You know of 3 magical beings in the entire town. And
So,
they're all
that's a no.
they're all from the Seeker's Monolith, and they just kind of guard the teleportation circle for Jarkins.
So we are not a big magical place.
No.
Camus, you know that I usually do not interrupt or interfere in these sort of things, but my experience of wandering the plains has shown me that sometimes things are not as they appear. And I don't know why, but I get the feeling, as I look up to the young girl, that her tears are genuine.
He gestures to the one tying the rope to hold for a second and lets you continue.
Far be it from me to stop an execution, but I would like to invoke my right to delay. I have someone in my employ that can possibly discern maybe what happened.
If you're sure. Well, I'll leave you
No,
to
it's
explain
not
it to your
this.
father.
Bad enough. Thank you. And sorry for the inconvenience. Should I do my flare now, or
Sorry, what was that?
should I be boisterous about this? You know, just to keep up the image?
No. Just
Fair enough.
do what you will. We'll bring her inside the barracks. Small
her
shed to
food
the
and-
left.
Give her some food, some water. Nothing, obviously nothing too good. And no one speak to her. Also, make sure no one falls into her eyesight, just in case I am wrong.
And you did see they were about to put a blindfold on her before being stopped.
I look that girl in her eyes.
The tears still streaming. She's kind of looking around like she doesn't know what's going on. These bright green eyes of a young woman. Or a young girl. Definitely not old enough to be called a woman.
Yeah. I'll look at Camus once more just before I walk away and say, and if it turns out I am wrong and she is the one who committed this crime, I'll perform the execution myself.
Very well. I'll have the men bring her inside.
Thank you. And I'll walk away from him and back into the crowd.
All right. He goes up. You see him muttering to the other, the executioner, and two more guards are gestured forth, and they begin taking her down, and then slowly bring her into the barracks.
I'll go over to my friends. Sorry about that.
Oh, understandable.
What was?
This whole aside, that I mean, it seemed like an execution would be interesting, but of a child, that's a bit obscene.
Oh, no, that had nothing to do with it.
What do you mean?
I did not put a pause on this because she was a child.
Then why did you?
Well, I smile. Let's go to the castle. I had to talk to someone.
Okay.
I was hoping to show you a little bit more around town, but I had to hurry up.
Yes, after that, my appetite for sightseeing's a bit ruined.
Oh no, you shouldn't stop it. The party never stops here. Look, people dancing over there.
Yes.
They have actually stopped.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, not over there, but I'm sure further away over there.
Somewhere over there.
There is someone making, as the crowd dispersed, there's that woman who shouted that was her daughter, is making her way towards you all. Very pointedly.
I walk without acknowledging her. Or, like, I'll continue walking, talking to my friends as if, like, I don't notice her.
Okay, well, she marches right up to you all. Please, what's happening? What did you say to Camus? Please.
I turn to look at her. I'm assuming she recognizes who I am.
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
But more like saw you speaking, and then everything was stopped.
One of two things are going to happen. Either A, I've given you hope, or B, I have prolonged your suffering.
Blonde, older-looking wood elf. Looks just very weather-worn, like weary old aged. Getting up there in years. But...
Yeah.
So you prevented it, for now.
For now.
Please. My daughter is no murderer. I don't know what happened, but there must be an explanation for this.
The evidence is staggering.
I'm Anna Strain.
Good to meet you.
You have to believe me, please.
Madam, I do not know what to believe. Something happened, and someone is dead. 6 people are dead.
She takes a breath.
Your daughter knows something, or is the cause.
Please don't let them do anything until you find out for sure.
I understand the faults in this city more than anyone. Things like this someone staring at you and burning to a crisp. If I didn't witness it with my own eyes before, I would have called her a witch too. Once again, do not thank me for this. Because I most likely just prolonged her suffering. I'm being very kind of detached and aggressive just to kind of see her reactions.
It doesn't seem to phase her too much. But earnestly she responds, "If she dies, you will have murdered an innocent girl. And I will hold you personally responsible then." And she turns to leave. Kind of a weird wrath in her eyes that wasn't there before.
As she walks away, 2 years ago, I would have had her executed for threatening my life. Just look at Sindra. Oh well, let's get going.
Well, I wouldn't have married that man.
Bad enough.
She grabs your hand as you all walk the rest of the way.
So, are you enjoying your stay in the city?
Itself is unusual to my customs.
Come on, not a 10. What's the score?
Well, I'm gonna have to bring that the whole
No
score
one asked you,
down.
Brandon.
So,
You're still
sorry.
at 9.1.
Sorry. I didn't realize you weren't asking me, sir.
I got a 9.1 and a 10. No one can change their answers. That's good. It's Altor.
Seven.
Fair
The
enough.
city is not of my taste.
It's, quite possible that you have no taste, but,
I grew up in quite the opposite end of the world. Or,
Yes, but you don't see me complaining about your land.
you weren't the one doing it. There were others.
Yes. Anyways. Behold, as I point to the big building in the distance. You see that?
As you see a big old mansion
I
in
was
the,
actually
in the foreground.
pointing to this first.
Oh.
Oh,
You see how big that is?
it's fair.
Yes, behind that is my home. So I point to the bigger building.
Ah. How big is it?
Looks for anywhere from
100 feet wide.
130 feet tall and about 100 feet wide. 110. It looks impressively foreboding, as the temple was before, and the Ivory Spire. Very grandiose. Very in contrast to the rest of the city as well. Whereas the rest of the city is mostly sculpted, like stone and sand, like huts and whatnot.
Right.
like
Gotcha.
clay.
All the wealth has been drained and put in this opulent building.
Yes, exactly like that.
The expense of everyone. I understand.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Home sweet home, right?
Matt, you don't understand. Like, I am lucky to be born under the right star, under the right circumstances. As I walk down the road and head straight for the Chateau de Moi.
Yeah, and there's big billboards with neon lights just pulsing. Chateau de Moi. I'm kidding.
Very impressive.
But as you continue walking, you do know that that is the Seeker's Monolith. The 3 wizards that are there, and they're solely just in charge of the teleportation circle that your father and any noble dignitaries that would be using.
Vizima, remind me to take you over there once my business is done to get that teleportation circle so we don't have any mishaps.
I mean, your wife has teleportation circle.
But I like saving her spell slots.
But I have teleport, and yeah, I don't have
Okay,
teleportation circle.
Well,
Is
if you have
my
the circle, you can teleport to the circle. I'm pretty sure that's actually how it works.
okay. If it is, me, Dungeon Master, didn't know that. Vesemir would know that.
I'm like 95% sure that that's how you can do it. Like, if you have teleport, if you have the circle, you can teleport to the circle.
Permanent circle target. Yeah, okay. You're right. You're right.
My man. I'll take you both there. Gives us options.
Fair enough.
And head over to my house. I look over at Spyro, who's quiet. So, Spyro, how do you like executions? We didn't hear you if you talked.
She has passed out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Spider, how you doing, buddy?
I am learning of history.
Yes.
I'm
Well, sadly, we'll probably have to play out your part in private, because that might take some time.
Yes, it might.
But as you're all making my way to the Chateau de Moi. It is the only, like, elevated structure, like, deliberately built and, masoned a hillside the builders did with natural clay and stone. It looks like a man-made, hillside, essentially. They piled the soil on here.
You know, they said, no, it's not possible. We cannot build an elevated structure here, for there is no elevation. Show them.
But as you get to the front gates, you see your personal house guard taking the place of the Firesworn now.
Oh. So this is now like our guards.
Yep.
Hello.
Young master,
I have returned.
you have indeed. Well, I'm sure your father will be delighted to see you. And your mother as well.
Yes, both my parents will be very happy to see me. Do not let them know that I am here. I am making it a surprise.
Alright.
You know me. I'm not going to do anything weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's mathematically 0 chance of me believing that, but it's your prerogative.
Thank you. See, I know you will understand.
I think Grizzik's here as well.
I look over for the gargoyle sitting on like the platform.
You don't see him.
Okay, Grizzik the Dragonborn. I'm like, oh, he's not there. Okay,
You don't see him outside anyway.
at least. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go inside. Keep up the good work, diligent, yada yada.
Alright. As you walk in the doors, appearing out of the... So you got your main doors, and you've got a little reception area right in the front. And then immediately to your right is the dining room. And bursting outside of those doors, you see the elven maid, Julia Hensley, come out. And greetings, Sir Leroy. All right, you've got quite the crowd with you. Would you like me to go get your father?
Not yet. I'm actually here to surprise him. I told him I was coming, but I didn't tell him when.
Very well. Well, can I show you to your rooms, or...
No. We'll do this after. Like I said, I am going to straight to my father. I need to speak with him, but also to surprise him.
Very well. If you need anything, give me a holler.
Yes, can you get Garthang to start some dinner? We have just come from the road, and boy, are our arms tired.
Absolutely. It'll be done.
Thank you. You're such a good head maid, Julia. I'm looking around, just making sure that freaking Grimvalis is not like sneaking around a corner or something like that.
You don't see him so far. But could you see him?
Exactly, that's the whole word. Anyways, I start heading. Actually, if you can take, I'm assuming I look over at Vismar.
Vesemir?
Assuming you, Vismir. I'm assuming you would like to find a place to rest.
Well, it would be nice to, yes.
If you could show him to some guest quarters, and maybe get them something to drink while he waits for dinner.
Oh, very well. Yes, come right with me, please. Julia will take him off.
And Vesemir,
Head down the
will
hall.
Speak with you after.
You've got it, he says. It looks pretty uncomfortable being around a lot of people, as always.
Which is why I probably got him. It's like go to a room. You're probably freaking out. Anyways, I realized I look at the rest of the party. So you can either hang out and watch the awkwardness, or I can find another maid or butler to take you to a room.
I'll go to the room.
As you're right here.
You sure you did not want to watch?
Well, you know, I could be witness to some awkwardness, actually, now that I think on it.
My man, I knew you wouldn't disappoint. Spyro, you're drooling. Altor, what about you, my friend?
Oh, I've already been here this long. Might as well continue.
My guy. And the wife, you wouldn't let this chance slip up.
Absolutely not.
Let us go to my father's chambers.
Right.
Well, with what time it is, if my father keeps a schedule.
It's early enough in the morning. He usually postpones any meetings or anything he has till in the afternoon.
Fair enough.
He's actually quite the family man. He makes his rounds around everybody, all the children and whatnot, before doing anything.
Yeah. I start heading over to his room, or where he would be.
Your dad's? Well, you would know this. Your dad has 3 different bedrooms in the mansion. One for each of his wives. So which one do you pick?
Well, it is currently the 4th. Shothal. Can I roll a history check to know when the 4th of Shothal falls? And whose day it would be?
I wouldn't say it would be that predictable. He's rather spontaneous.
Damn it. Well, as much as I would love to walk in on my mom and dad doing the deed, I'm going to... I'm going to go with Leslie's mom first.
Alright.
I believe that is. It's not Vanessa, is it?
Janessa is your mother.
Well, Janessa is but I think this is one named Vanessa, right?
There's Katie and
And I need to pull up my notes.
oh, there is a Vanessa, Janessa, and Katie.
There they are. Yeah. Leslie's mom is Katie. That's what it is.
But can you all see the map
Yes, we can.
where you guys are all at? All right. So you are in the little entrance hall here, and
All right, which one's Katie's room or Katie's room?
all right, Katie's would be this one.
Start walking towards it.
All right. So you know as you are walking down the hall, door's right there. Do you knock?
No. I just opened the doorway. Your son has returned, father.
All right. Silence.
Father? Peek inside, look left and right.
All right. Make a perception check. You don't see him.
Strange. Don't see Katie either.
Um,
She is.
You do see on the bedside table there's some, like in the middle of being eaten, cooked fish.
Walk inside.
Like silverware and plates still there. Aha! You hear in your ear to the side as... I'll give him advantage because it's surprise. There we go.
Oh no.
You're gripped from around the back. Yeah.
No.
Making the athletics or acrobatics.
Oh no, I'm down.
I've got you! Ha ha! Gives you a noogie.
I've been got. No.
Ah, you let your old man sneak up on you, eh?
I thought I could. I thought I had a chance.
You announced yourself, my friend. Made it all too easy.
Oh, of course, that's my folly.
It is good to see you.
Ah. I brought the entourage.
Well, good, good. Well, it's early enough we could prepare a nice lunch for you all.
Yes, I got already on it.
Great. I believe Leonard will help him. He's been doing that still. Bless his soul.
Yes. That's good. The ladies found the hobby.
Ah, your sister will want to see you, of course, and I'll go get your mother.
Of course. Father, I do have to speak with you about something really important that cannot wait.
As he was about to, like, march off, he's... Oh, yes?
Did you order the execution of a 14-year-old girl that was announced as a witch? Or burning 6 people?
Furrows his mustache. It sounds vaguely familiar.
Fair enough. I know you are a very busy man, and sometimes you just kind of hand wave some of those things.
Usually your uncle takes care of serious matters. I just handle the fun ones.
Okay. I, shall we say, might have delayed the execution.
You did?
You should have seen that, Father. It as I was watching, I was, being a good boy, just watching, seeing justice be served.
Yep.
But the strangest thing happened as I'm watching the young girl cry. I felt the sensation of maybe the tears being genuine.
Well, one that's about to die is usually genuine and crying, yes.
No, but she was saying that she didn't do it, and it felt genuine.
Oh, well, that is different.
Yes, if it was just, please don't kill me, then I would have been like, whatever. But she was like, I didn't do it, and I was like, oh, I believe you. And in good conscience, not, I could not watch an execution of someone who could be innocent.
Well, I trust your judgment. This is leadership decisions you will have to make someday. So I will follow your intuition.
I do have good news.
Yes?
I have magic people.
That is very good.
They might know more about what happened and why the people went exploding and burning.
Well, I give you full reign to investigate. Yes, this will be a good test of your intuition and intelligence.
Thank you. The intuition, maybe. Intelligence, I have people for that.
Right you are.
I should go apologize to Reginald.
Well, very well. Let me greet your friends. I will go get your mother, your sister. Grizzix here, but Kiter is not.
Oh, where is he?
Well, he is in Tsar.
Oh, here's the thing.
Delicate matter I had him tend to. Maybe I'll speak with you about this later.
Fair enough. Well, Father, don't let me get you. Where's Katie?
Well, I don't mean to alarm you. But she's out in the town somewhere, I don't know.
Oh, you're such a kidder. I thought like she got kidnapped or something, and then you sent a kiter to go get her.
No, but that would be much more interesting than the truth. So
It would be a better story. Yes, you're not wrong.
maybe that's what I'll tell everyone when she comes back.
Fair enough. I will support you in this. I will support the lie that is your life.
Sounds good. Friends! He comes and turns around the corner and rushes up to you, Brandon. Gives you a
Mr. Boneparte, hello.
big old hug. It is good to see you. The last time we saw each other, it was at the wedding.
Indeed, sir.
Oh, it's Indra. He rushes past. Gives her a hug. Ah, and you, I don't know you, but hi.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, please, we don't do that here. Your grace, or your kingliness, or your holiness is fine.
Well, humble.
He rushes past. You, I don't know you either. Welcome. And I know she's passed out, but... And you, don't know you either. Lots of new faces. Hopefully, my son didn't get some people killed. Is it what he did?
Damn,
No matter.
thanks, Dad.
No matter. Awkward. Well, please, make yourselves at home. The dining room is there. Anything we can get you. He looks around, waiting.
Oh, I thought you cut out.
Oh, yeah.
Anything we can get you, like, asking.
I don't think so.
A crack in the fabric of reality appears, and Spider steps out.
What?
Spider?
What? He's been there the whole time.
What just happened? Spider?
Full time. Yes.
But you weren't, though?
Well, how were you here?
Surprise.
Surprise indeed. Care to explain how you've come to be here? Especially, you said he came out of what, a crack? Yeah.
A ripple in space-time.
Oh.
I'm just a mere water droplet.
You don't know what happened in Farador, but you do know that time said that they might need you.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that you're standing here means it went well.
I don't know. It could have.
Well, this is weird. He's been there the whole time.
He's been here the whole time, you said?
Yes, he was in the hallway with you all. I remember this.
Get an insight that.
I gave him a hug.
Is your dad been drinking?
Go ahead and roll an insight.
That's the secret cap.
It's not lower than 10!
He seems to believe it.
That's the secret cap. He's always drinking.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go get the rest of the family. Yeah. And he disappears into that doorway.
I walk into Reginald's room.
Ah. The young Boneparte himself.
Uncle Reggie?
It is good to see you.
It's good to see you too. It's been a while, and I'll come up and give him a hug.
He smiles with that brilliant mustache.
God damn it, we are gorgeous.
I know. Come, let us celebrate our humbleness.
Of course. But before that, I do have to inform you that I did undermine your authority earlier today.
You did.
Yes, I made a judgment call, and I believe I am right. I am going to investigate the situation further, because I have people that can do that for me. This involving the case about the 14-year-old girl who burned people alive.
Yes, sorry state that is.
From what I heard, you said that the guard claimed that apparently she was in a room with a victim, and she looked at him, and he burst into flame.
Yes. Magnus, myself, and some of my Inquisition at the Order of the White Lion were the ones to have walked in on this. Powerful
Yes,
magic it was.
Yes, powerful magic.
Unholy magic.
As you know, I too am scared of the magic-y. I say as I wave my hands and little sparks come out.
You have done some dabbling.
In order to understand the enemy, you must understand the enemy.
That is good. Very useful tool. I myself have turned to the holy side.
You know me, I could never follow tenets and structure and or.
No, I couldn't quite cut it as a wizard, I'm afraid.
My good uncle, you have heart and wisdom beyond your years.
That is true. Quite the
Who
smart
needs
man.
brains?
That's what I always say.
Oh, you were not there for my wedding.
No, unfortunately, I was quelling an uprising.
Yes, I heard about that. The peasantry.
Giants this time,
Oh,
I'm afraid.
giant peasants.
That's the spirit.
Would you like to meet my wife?
I would, yes.
All right.
Show me. Show me.
I grab him.
He walks out.
Head-
Ah, you must be the wife. He goes up to Spyro. Scaly. He looks back at you. I'm kidding. He rushes off. It is so good to meet you.
This look like, really, dude?
It is so good to meet you.
Right in front of my sandwich.
Bows. It is an honor to meet a woman such as you.
I stand next to my uncle.
Make
So,
sure
the family resemblance.
this boy treats you well, or he'll have me to answer to. He winks back at you.
I would take any form of divine punishment if I should ever dishonor her. We are crowding the hallway.
Yes, a little bit.
Let us go to the dining room. More space.
Quite. Well, I'll be in there shortly. I must converse with your father for a moment.
No problem. And I am going to take responsibility for that situation. I will hopefully have it resolved by the end of either today or tomorrow.
Well, I trust you. And it's good to take initiative anyway. So if you have your reasons, I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty. And I'll go inside.
Though, I must warn you, do not look her in the eyes. If you must, be very careful.
Do not worry, I have wards to protect me from the flames.
Well, we almost fell to her ourselves.
Oh, this is new information. You did battle with her?
When we barged in, well, we all were lit.
Ah, I see. There was an explosion of magic and then you tackled her down.
Camus himself was able to arrest her before the rest of us perished. Unusually strong magic. I could sense magic within her, mind you. But this was power. True power.
Fascinating. Thinking. Grabbing some theories.
Be careful.
The wife will know the theories because she can read my thoughts. Powerful magic. Someone who doesn't understand what's happening to them. Maybe chaotic energy. I'll leave it there.
Yep. He pats you on the shoulder and marches down the hallway.
Good guy. That's my uncle. To the rest of the party. He did not have the brains for wizardry, so he decided to become a Palladian.
Cleric.
I don't know if that's the right term.
Excuse me, which of us is living in a big house?
But I mean, I think it's pronounced a little differently.
Well, you thought wrong.
Oh,
In my home, it is Palladian.
I see. That I don't like that.
No, you don't. Tough sheet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say that word a lot more now.
No, please.
Entering into the room, your mother, Janessa.
Mama! Stand up.
My boy, come give me a hug.
Come. Hug. Kiss on each cheek.
It's good to see you. I was so... Oh, and Sindra. She goes over and grabs her hands. I am so sorry. But I am so glad that the two of you are okay. And she leans down and hugs her as well. Sorry to make that awkward.
No. It is good to have some sympathy. Most of the people that we met are mostly confused, but you seem to have some understanding
Well,
of the severity and the loss.
yes, your father, once he heard, he sent some scouts. They were looking for you both, but
We
Yeah.
were delayed
well,
for a very long time.
I'm just glad you're all alive. May I speak with you a moment?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, friends. I'm off to speak with my mother. You shouldn't sit in that chair.
It's comfy.
You didn't think I would notice you, Paul?
The comfy chair.
My man. Live your life, man. Live your best life.
It'll be a short life.
It'll be a good one. It'll be a comfortable one.
that chair is comfy as fuck. So much thread count. Like, an insane amount of thread count.
I'll walk outside for my mother to speak in private.
Alright.
You seem distressed, not just for the empathy, but something else that might be on your mind.
It concerns your sister.
Yep.
She's going through a bit of a phase.
Who do I have to kill?
Uh,
I say as I start, like, unsheathing the sword.
let me explain first.
Fair enough.
She's been having these dreams.
Well, we all get dreams.
She's deathly afraid of them. Losing time. Waking in strange locations. Thankfully, the god have caught her walking in a trance almost, and brought her back.
That is...
I think you should speak with her about it. Your father wasn't sure what to do, but yes, I was hoping maybe your wife could talk to her. She has been studying magic, you see.
Maybe trying to get an understanding of what's going on with her.
Yes, just talk to her. The other day I took her to see an old witch that could possibly answer what's going on with her, and
I'll raise an eyebrow at that.
seemed to... Well, from the family, my family, you see. An old friend.
I see.
It seems something has taken a watchful eye on Leslie, and I'm a bit worried for her.
Does seem disconcerting. I'll go speak with her and I'll bring Cinderella.
Please do it in private. I'm sure she wouldn't want it brought up in front of everybody.
No, of course. I'll find some time either to speak with her. Do you know, maybe, is she in her room right now?
I think your father's going to get her.
Should I intercept, or should I wait after going over for breakfast, lunch?
After lunch, dear. But thank you.
Very well.
You're a good boy.
Then I'll make an excuse about catching up or something.
Thank you, my son.
You don't have to worry.
If-
How is Katie taking all this?
Well, Katie is... she kind of Tries to hold back
Yeah.
the distaste. Lost on such matters.
I see.
So naturally she inquired with her betters.
I don't need an insight to tell that she's saying her better side of herself. Damn, I know where I'm going. Buddy. But
Far be it from me to turn away a young woman in need, of course. No matter what stock she comes from. As she walks in the door.
Yeah. God, I love my mom.
You there, get out of Raynor's seat.
Me?
Yes.
It's comfy. The other chairs are not upholstered.
I mean, you're welcome to share it with him. She smiles.
Oh, I am? Excellent. Sit back down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. As meanwhile, in my head, telepathically, I'm talking to Sindra, updating her on everything my mom just told me.
I was listening. Sorry.
No, no secrets. Well, at least for me.
Walking in the doors, Leroy, you son of a bitch.
By God. Grezek, just stand up. I'll give him the arm.
You don't write, you don't call.
I call. Well, my wife calls.
Well, she's met me. Call me next time. What the hell?
Well, we thought we'd surprise everyone. Be like, hey, coming home, not telling you when, and then, whoop, next day.
You leave a fellow wondering whether you're alive or dead.
Yeah.
You see, my meaning. Have some manners. Your father and mother were worried sick. Thankfully, you
They
messaged
sent
them.
They sent you, didn't they?
Yes. Then he gets a little more dark. I saw the wreckage. He whispers that to you.
It was fortunate that I was able to get away with my life.
Strange thing, Leroy. It's still burning. And it hasn't stopped. Unholy white flame. Ghostly white flame. He's still whispering. It's not spreading, just eerily sitting there in that place.
Just kind of nodding along, just kind of like being like, yeah, it was bad, but in my head, just having flashbacks of that day. Yes, we were lucky, extremely lucky, but we were alive. It took us a while for us to get the message out to let people know we were alive, but that is not entirely our fault. I blame him. I point over to Fry.
I just go here.
You and your stupid hourglass. Hey, look, there's the family showed up. Everybody say hi.
Hey!
Stand
Hello,
up.
buddy! He runs over to Brandon, like, full-on sprints.
Hello. Hello.
Hops in the chair with you, puts his arm around you.
Oh,
You want
Hello.
to cuddle with me, huh?
we could share the chair. Yes.
Looks
Yes, we
like I'm getting
could.
Another mom.
You read my mind, son. Am I to take this as an invitation?
An invitation to sit with me, of course.
He winks.
It's gonna be great when you finally lose your virginity, my boy.
Strokes your cheek.
What? Wait. What's happening?
He's like raising his eyebrows at you repeatedly. Like, ah?
In the manner that I do.
Is he always this awkward?
Yes. I turn around as I don't hear the footsteps, but I know he's there. You hear Gonzalez? Hello.
You turn around. He's not there.
Go turn around again.
The rest of you see him misty step to the other side.
Hello.
I'm here.
Yes, you are. Stay where I can see you.
Then you feel a hand at your side. New equipment. He pulls the soul cotty.
Yes, new tricks too. It's a good weapon, huh?
My kid. Well, we'll have to catch up later.
Yeah, of course. Leslie, how's it going, kid?
Oh, hey. She like smiles and waves, but looks pretty distracted.
I'm so hungry.
Well, let us go check on Garthunk and see if he needs help. And Julia and Grinvalis will march in there.
Have like chit chat with some of my family members, just kind of catching up with them, talking to them about like the places I've been. It's like, oh, I was in this place for a bit. Not talking about what happened there, but just happening like what the city looks like,
Mm-hmm.
like the Ice City.
Well, for the
Oh,
rest
and
of
this
you,
guy.
we've got the uncle, Reginald Boneparte.
Rage.
Glorious mustache. We've got Grinvalis Lysander, the head butler. The bronze dragonborn you've met before, Grizik Tirthak. Leroy's mother, Janessa, whom some of you have met before. Julia Hensley, another one of their maids. Half-elven woman. His sister, Leslie Boneparte, from a different mother. And then, last but not least, entering the chamber is a familiar face to Brandon, Leroy, and Syndra. Percy, the young boy taken as ward, whom Kalanos arrested back in Citrium for thievery. Hi. Apologies.
Percy.
Hi, Leroy. Yeah, it's been a
Looking
while.
at him, does he seem nervous?
A little bit, like, terrified. Like, not feared for his life terrified, but doesn't know what to do.
Fair enough. The reason I asked is because I think I gave him one job, and that's watch out for my baby sister.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing things about her wandering and like other things. So I'm just looking at his reaction. Jesse, he's like, does he know what's going on too? Is he?
Make an insight check. More appears that he's nervous that he is one of the servants and arrived late.
Try not to screw up.
Yeah.
Oh, you arrived late. It's a slow on the uptake, yeah, there, Percy.
Yeah, sorry, I was just asleep.
Oh, no sleeping on the job. Had him on the head maybe a little too hard.
I'm still getting used to it. But it is nice here. Thank you for...
I'm glad you like it living in the indentured servitude that is my home.
It's a better life than starving.
It is, isn't it? See? You're going to be happy, kid.
Thank you. Lady Sindra. He nods at her. And bows. And walks up to your father. Sorry, sir. It's fine, it's fine. You know, we're not that strict. Brandon, I remember you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, and good to see you, young man. Or is he, how old was he? Can't remember.
He's just roughly the same age as Leslie, a bit younger, like 12, 11.
Gotcha.
Where's Kalanos?
I look over to Brandon,
He died.
staring daggers. Then the face palm.
Oh. That's a shame. He likely saved my life.
Yes, he was a good man.
I'll go help in the kitchens, he says.
He is extremely awkward, father.
Yes, I've noticed. He's like still staring at you, smiling.
What do you mean? He did die.
Must not punch. Not in front of family. Just resist.
Is there a better way to break the news?
Leonard walks out with 4 plates and
Hey, look, Leonard, a distraction.
has 2 apples in his mouth. Oh, hey, Leroy. What's up? I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, no one did.
Sits
It's
down,
great.
sets all the plates down in front of himself.
Look, I was actually gonna say, you bring any for us?
No.
My man. So, all this you cooked yourself? I look at its spread.
Yep. I figured I'd take at least, my portion and cook it myself so Garthung didn't have to.
My man. Look at it. Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Smells
Would you
amazing.
mind would you mind if my wife had a taste?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I'm kidding. He's like slides, like chef slides down the bar. A plate of steak. It's like, Should we get?
I look at my wife and I go, "Do you want to switch really quick so you can have a conversation with him?"
I will later. Yeah.
Okay.
Soon, the servants begin to bring out the food and set it out. Nice arrangement of various different things. There is scorpion, there is a bunch of chitness-looking things, and as well as some just regular boar and cow, deer steak as well, and then a bunch of potatoes, cabbage, corns, carrots, peas, you name it. And then finally,
Did you say, what did you say? Chitinous?
chitinous.
Yeah, chitness.
Chitin. CHITIN.
Chitinous,
No,
yeah.
Chitness. Kind of like
Just-
Palladian.
3.
Got him. And then a orc with a big old brown beard and big old smile walks out. Aha! It is time to eat a glorious meal presented by Garthunk Chu himself. May you all have a delicious meal, and remember, you'll never eat better.
I want to say I agree, but like in my head, like while my wife's cooking.
He returns to the kitchens.
I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place here.
And we have a visitor. I don't believe I've met you, friend. Son, introduce the visitor. What are you doing?
Oh, of course. Apologies. I look at the visitor. Is he talking about the visitor or visitors?
He seems to be gesturing towards Vesemir.
Yes, of course. Father, these are some of my newer companions that I met after the incident. We have over there. I point to Spider. When did you get here?
No. Everyone says I've been here the whole time.
That's Spyro. She's currently in the phase first into that scorpion. Next to her is Altor. He apparently hates it here. I don't know why.
Yes, no, Elf. The complexion is off, I can tell. My apologies, friend.
The atmosphere itself is no problem, though not where I am used to. My apologies.
Well, it can't be helped, but while you are here in our mansion, we will take care of your every need. Don't you worry.
Yes. The one next to him is my good friend Vesemir.
Name sounds familiar.
Don't worry too much about it. Everybody has a common name like Vesemir every now and then.
Pleasure to
The
meet
one
you, Lord Father. And you can see Vesemir kind of twisting a coin in his hand.
Lord, what?
Lord Father.
Okay. Lord Father?
Lord Father, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
Lord Father of this place.
Yes, the ancient title. Proper title, I should say.
Yeah.
And the one in the end that currently is being himself is Frey.
Yo.
And give him a day, he might be someone else.
I know exactly what you mean.
There you go.
You get a bowl of chili and me with the scorpion in it. Oh, no man the next day, I tell you.
Worship the porcelain throne, Father.
With gusto. Well, dig in, eat your fill.
I go straight for the scorpion. Oh my god, it's been forever.
What's good here? What is the good stuff of this this chitinous material?
Well, you've got unkeg there. Pretty big bite to it. Maybe don't start there. We've got scorpions. We've got other stuff.
We have food.
Garthunk would know, but I do not.
I'm gonna try the scorpion.
All right.
Filled with protein, my friend.
JM, if you would like to explain what he tastes.
It's like crab, but without the salt and the sea. It's like spicier. It's the best way to describe it. It is seasoned, obviously, with very light pepper, and like the meat inside is very just kind of like juicy and fluffy. But like I said, it has a bite to it. Like when you bite into it, there's a to it, but the flavor is there. It's best way I I can explain is eating a tamale without the masa.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Delicious, actually.
But as the meal is served, is there anything you would like to do? Anybody?
Just load chip before I go to bed because he's getting later. So yeah, a lot of small talk, catching up with people, and trying to stay away from unpleasant conversations.
Alrighty.
The rest of you can discuss what you want.
I think like just enjoy his meal of what he can enjoy.
Yeah.
It's all spicy.
Well, he can't eat food.
All right.
Can't even like pretend like you can't like
I mean,
chew it up and
he can pretend, yeah, if he wants to.
Can you taste food?
You could taste it. Has no nutritional quality to you, but
Like chewing it and then letting it fall back.
slither down the throat.
Safe.
That's funny.
You seen that scene in Scary Movie where like in Scary Movie 2 where they're at the table, they're eating bread. It's like, man, these buns are so good. And it's like, yeah, I mixed them by hand. And then you see the guy like he had a whole roll in his mouth, but just slowly he just injects. That's what I imagine.
Raynor at some point starts feeding you, Brandon.
Oh, okay. I'll eat. Thank you.
He winks.
You keep blinking with one eye. You alright?
I'm winking at you, my friend.
Oh,
You care to share the bedroom with me tonight?
are there not enough bedrooms for everyone?
No, there's not.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure your bedroom is big enough for both of us.
It is, yes. Yes, it
Good.
is.
Good, we'll both have plenty of room.
Katie's out of town, so it will be my
That's... Oh, okay. That's
delight.
interesting. Thank you. What, do you get, like, night terrors or something?
Yes, I quake quite ferociously.
Oh, well, I mean, if it prevents me from sleeping, I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, yes, I suppose so.
I look over. Is Leslie like barely eating?
She hasn't raised her fork at all.
At this point, kind of like seeing it, like everyone's probably like 75% done with the meal. I look down and kind of nudge Sindra, kind of like a good time and a good excuse. Leslie, Sindra was questioning about your collection of books that you have decided to pick up reading. Do you mind showing her?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
She gets up and pushes her chair in. Walks around. This way. And Sindra will get up and walk with her.
Get up. Father, is my room still okay?
Yes, we've kept it in perfect condition for you, my friend. My
Okay.
son. Excuse me.
No apologies. I'm gonna go unpack, and I'll walk out. And as soon as around the corner, I start.
Alright. You see them at the end of the hallway already?
Yeah, I actually will quickly dive into my room, throw my stuff
Okay, your room
besides my
is
weapons.
right here, and so there's a big like a lounge area right here beforehand, and then it splits up into several people's rooms and whatnot. But yours is here, and as you walk in, everything's where you left it. You've got your mirror and everything. But in the back corner, there's actually a baby bed back there, which is new.
This one? Oh wait, where's my room?
So here is the lounge area before your room,
Gotcha.
and then in here is your room. And as you are looking around, everything's where you left it, but in the back right corner, there is a baby bed, which is a new addition.
I'll slowly walk over towards it. Kind of grip the. I'm assuming it's like one of those like ones with the little bars and everything.
Yeah. And there's a note on it.
I'll look at it.
It just says, "To my son and our future." And that's all it says. It's an extremely well crafted, nice mahogany wood and Egyptian cotton sheets, naturally.
Yeah, the good shit. As I feel like vomiting, knowing why I'm here and what I have to do, I just kind of take a deep breath because right now that's not important. I have someone who needs me more than I need myself. So quickly rush out after dropping my backpack and running over.
All
Just
right.
kind of knocking on the door before entering.
It opens kind of at your pressure, like jostles it. Wasn't closed.
Put my head in. Having fun?
Yeah, she said you would be wanting to speak with me. She'll go over and sits on the bed.
I'll go over, grab a chair, grab another chair for my wife.
You see on the desk as you approach different books open with a lot of arcane glyphs and algorithms, formulas that you'd be used to seeing your wife go through in her studies.
Yeah.
Um,
Go over towards her.
more simplistic stuff, of course. But
So, how have you been, kiddo?
not great.
I could tell. You didn't even touch any of your food.
I've been fine, but the last few weeks I've been having bad dreams and losing time. Waking up in completely different places, and just yesterday I was in the hands of the guards when I woke up, but I had no idea I was trying to leave.
You said this started happening a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
Kind of. You're not okay.
No. She looks down.
Just kind of reach over and just touch her, actually now, take off my gloves. The fact, I'm wearing a bunch of, weird, heavy clothing, just so I can get some, skin-on-skin contact. Just kind of touch her cheek and just be like, "It's okay not to be okay."
I
Are you
keep.
scared?
Yeah, she's like on the verge of tears, but I keep having dreams of when I'm walking, going into somebody's house, and staring at them, uh, and they burst into flames. I'm killing them, she says.
In my head, I just like message Syndra. Do not mention the events of the town.
I won't.
Not yet, at least. Oh, that sounds scary. But you would never hurt a fly, would you?
Of course not.
I know, I believe you.
It started happening when I started taking my studies more seriously. Researching and learning magic.
Oh, you want to learn magic?
Mm-hmm.
What prompted this delving into the arcane arts?
Well, and she kind of nods towards Syndra. Since I met your wife.
No, it's fair. I also sparkle hands and dabbled a bit.
She smiles softly at that. But
I actually, I can create a small trinket with prestidigitation.
okay.
I'm gonna create a tiny little teddy bear.
That's an easy one, she
Like-
says.
About 6 inches tall. Or...
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And
She
it'll float.
does it back.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, like I said, I dabbled. There are a couple of other ones I learned. But maybe I'll show you later.
Sounds good. I've learned a little bit, not too much, but
So you're enjoying this? Like you're learning about magic and what you are able to do with your mind?
well, I was. But I feel like it's related to why I'm having these dreams.
Well, let's ask the expert. Syndra, you didn't have any weird dreams while you were studying arcane arts, did you?
I mean, it felt like I was reaching into an abundance of knowledge that I could call to, but nothing quite like she's describing. More like my avenues were opened, and my mind was searching for them as I was dreaming.
I see.
It's gonna be okay, kiddo. We're gonna take care of you.
Right. You got a very smart older brother, and an even smarter sister-in-law.
Okay. I
Hey.
just want him to stop.
Do not worry. It's going to be okay. Look. Kind of look her in the eyes. Just kind of like stare right in there. And I'm gonna roll an Arcana check to see if maybe I can discern something that could be affecting her. Like maybe it's like,
Okay.
are there residue of curses or something like that on her? Like, is there any telltale signs like the exhaustion?
Okay.
things of that nature. I am not too good at Arcana.
As you're leaning in, like getting real close, making eye contact, you see this little spark of reddish flame. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Dutch rest, I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Okay.
That's me to reroll.
So 20. You felt like the flame in her eye was about to pour out. And you felt your body start heating up. And then you turn and discomfort washes over you. But nothing happens.
Gonna be okay, kiddo. Do not worry. We're going to take care of you.
I reached out to your mom.
Aha.
My mom didn't know what to do exactly.
I mean, fair.
I think she's out
We have
in the town trying to find somebody to help. I think she's visiting with the Seekers.
probably maybe a decent idea. However, I do believe I might have someone with a little bit more qualifications in the Seekers.
Okay.
But like I said, you're going to be okay. We're going to take care of you. We're going to find out what's going on, and hopefully fix it. So, do you remember any books or anything strange that happened 3 weeks ago besides taking your study seriously?
I mean, books in specific, not really. I mean, I just basically going over the basic fundamentals of Arcana. It's nothing crazy.
When you call forth your magic, like I do, flare up presentation again, I have to recall the arcane sigils and the things I memorized in order to cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it?
Preparing them in the morning. I've got this, and she changes her green shirt into a red one.
Ooh, that's
And
a good one.
makes her hair grow a little bit longer.
Ah,
Or appears,
yeah.
as such.
She's I'm gonna guess she's trying to appear like slightly older.
Yeah, a little bit. A little taller, too.
I remember that spell. Sadly, does not show up to scrutiny as I kind of tap the invisible head that should be there, but it's not there.
Yeah, there's a better version that I'll get later, but still very, very new to
See, the only thing I can do is this.
it. That's cool. I've got a neat
There's
one.
more than me.
This one's one of my favorites. And you feel a tap on the back of your shoulder.
Turn around.
No one's there.
Oh no.
It's an unseen servant, silly.
But I can't see it. My mind is blown.
She has a brain aneurysm and I'm kidding.
Exactly. As I'm kind of creating this situational levity, I started thinking to my wife, it's like, I felt something as I was looking into her eyes. Discomfort, and almost as if I was going to burst into flames. This is not good. We had to figure something out before something tragic happens.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm still smiling, like playing with this unseen servant.
Syndra, kind of behind her back, is casting. You recognize the motions as detect magic.
Can it hold weapons?
I don't think so. It's pretty weak.
Ah.
But it gets my books for me and helps me move my ingredients around when I need them, when I study.
Damn. Percy's already out of the job.
I mean, I don't need a boy to help me out.
What's wrong with Percy?
Nothing, and he's nice enough, just... I don't know.
Just...
Too clingy.
Oh, man. Clingy? That might be my fault.
Oh, what'd you say?
I told him that if he didn't protect you or take care of you, I was going to probably chop off his balls.
Men, she rolls her eyes.
I'm actually looking at her now, medical-wise. Like, is she exhausted? Does she have points in exhaustion?
Make a medicine check. It doesn't appear so. There is a lack of sleep there, and it's kind of a teetering point where she's eventually going to collapse from this, but she's not hit her breaking point yet. She's got a little more fight in her before she's pulling exhaustion points.
Gotcha. Then, there's only one thing I can do. Don't tell your mom that I got this. And I'll pull out one of the vials of gold mead. Technically, you should not be drinking until you are of age. However, this is special. If you ever feel that you've gone beyond the point that you can handle and you're starting to exhaust yourself, drink this.
Okay. I will.
Do not make it a habit. I do not have much of it. But it should make you feel better.
She leans back and pulls a stone from out of the wall. There's a little compartment. There's a little, looks like a little scroll there. And a couple of other knickknacks, and she tucks it away and then puts the stone back.
Inside, anything I recognize?
Make a perception check. Looks like a couple magic scrolls. Also looks like a bit of diamond dust and a incense.
Raise an eyebrow. The diamond dust is a little concerning.
Hey. Nosy.
The incense, however. Are you trying to get a pet?
Yes. She answers quickly.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
I believe her, probably.
Oh, yeah, you believe her.
Well, none of my business. Also, don't call your brother nosy, it's my job.
She kind of sighs a little more relaxed now.
There you are.
Do you know your mother knows some fey creatures?
She probably does. She probably almost fed me to one. If I'm being perfectly honest.
Well, she's taught me Sylvan a while back, but she introduced me to an old woman once we were trying to figure this out.
Oh, what did she say?
She said that ancient magic is awakening slowly but surely. over the last few months. Kind of in unison.
In you or in general?
In the world. And her best guess was that this is probably related to that. She called it like a convergence. A bunch of ancient things waking up all at once. Seemingly from nowhere, for no discernible reason.
Do you have... We have a little bit of time, don't we not? Okay, Sindra.
Yeah.
I'm going to unattune to the hide armor of the Feral Guardian and start attuning to the Mask of the Witchlight.
Which site? Okay.
Or, it says Witchlight on here. It's probably Witchsight, you're right. As I'm doing this, I'm just kind of talking to her, kind of listening to her as she's talking about the Fade person.
Okay.
Ancient magic. I know a little bit about that. You do know that I dabble in magic, but more of the arcane arts, no?
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. I'm pretty sure you've seen Reggie cast this before. And I cast Shield of Faith.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah. Reginald never stops talking about that experience he had with that spirit, the white lion thing. Pretty lame.
Hey, look, he had the moment that changed his life forever. Of course, he's going to, be bragging about it to the ends of the earth.
It's just a magical lion. What, like, men. She,
Okay, she's at that age. Boys, men. But eventually it's going to become the curiousness. You want to see something cool?
Sure.
Here. Behold, I pull out the Kadi. I found this a while ago. And it was blessed by its one of its guardians.
She'll reach for it.
I'll let her take it.
Leroy, you hear in your head. Should we
I'll look over.
invite our friends to help?
We probably should. I think everyone should be spending for dinner, so this would be a good opportunity to bring everyone.
There's an aura of necromancy around her. Heavy. Like, I almost can't bear to look at her.
This is in my head, right?
Correct.
Good.
As she had finished the detect magic.
Nod. I do have one last question. Here's the cool thing. I flick my wrist and the sword comes back to my hand.
That's a pretty neat trick.
Yes.
I'll admit you're at least a little cool.
Oh, thank you.
Leslie, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a few things that I left in the kitchen.
Don't take too long. Also, stay away from my father.
Absolutely. But as the rest of you have finished your eating, friends, if I could borrow you for a moment. Brandon, Spider, Altor.
There's something the matter?
Yes, just group discussion. Just wanted to involve you all.
Very well.
I gotta get going, lads. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I just need to find out one last thing before I go. Des,
Yeah.
as my wife steps away, and I look at her. One last question before my wife gets back. You can sense magic and energy, no?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt this kind of energy watching me? And knowing how I cast false life, like I said, it's like that dark, like that false energy, that negative energy that fills me up, that I use
Yeah.
using chaos as energy. I want to see if she recognizes chaos as energy.
Okay.
So I cast it on myself.
No.
This one's a little scary, but do you recognize this?
It's got a nice purple color to it.
Oh, you like the purple?
Kinda, yeah. But I've not seen it before, no.
Okay. Then I think I can push one thing off the table. Alright. Do not worry, kiddo. We're going to find out exactly what's going on. And here. I know you're more worried about what other people have been going through and what you keep seeing in your dreams as people burning in fire. But this should make you feel a little bit better. Not perfectly better, but a little bit. I'll hand her the Ring of Fire Resistance.
Oh, okay.
This will protect you from flames. So, just in case you walk into, a candle or into the chimney, at least have some protection.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know I'm not around a lot.
It's
sorry.
okay. I know you have to go out in the world and prove yourself and all that.
Did you know I met a dragon?
No? What kind?
Well, a gold one.
I figured they're pretty nice. Well,
And
most of them.
I'll make small talk as the wife comes back, and I really have to go. I work in 2 hours.
Okay.
Good luck, Spider.
So, to speedrun this right quick, as you are getting situated in your bedroom right quick, and, falling asleep with Sindria and all that good stuff, about halfway through the night, you hear the door open, and Leslie's in the doorway.
I'll turn and look at her. Is something wrong, kiddo?
She doesn't answer, but looks to you. And you see the eyes ignite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as knowing everything, I prepare to dodge. Easy, kiddo. Easy. I'll try to use, obviously. Oh boy. I will use prestidigitation to make like a small sound appear next to her ear.
Well, As the eyes ignite, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. They're trying to take control of me. Control of my body. Give me a second, I exited that really quick.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
No, you're good, you're good. I got this.
By the way, the thing says Dex.
Yeah, I know. In the description it says, I just had the wrong thing toggled.
Yeah, I know, I saw it. That's why I just mentioned it.
When your sister walks to you and she's about to burn you to that samurai. There we go. They got me, Leroy. There we go.
Oh boy.
Wait. Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Crap, it's a long rest.
So, you take 65 points of fire damage,
Oh, great.
and you are currently burning. As we'll go ahead and pick that up some other the next time.
Tweaks.
Leroy's just perpetually burning
Bye.
in the downtime.
Yeah, no, right.
Ah, when will it end?
Payne,
I had to poke the bear. I looked into the eyes and I'm like, I know you're in there. Wasn't gonna taunt it, but I'm like, all right, something's in there. Something's trying to turn her into a warlock.
And when you gaze upon the evil, it stareth right back into you.
Yeah. I'm about to kick an evil's ass. Not my sister though. She deserves hugs. But this evil.
Spider still with us? Or did he pass out too?
Probably passed out. Alright guys, thanks for the session. I really gotta go.
See you, buddy.
Let him do. I'm the only survivor.
Yeah.